I've been wanting to make this video for a while. 7 great questions to ask your real estate agent in a challenging market. This is good for all over the country, okay? There's real estate agents everywhere. So, if you would like to know what that is, you might be buying a home, selling a home, whatever you want. This is my take on the whole thing. Stay tuned. So, 7 questions to ask your real estate agent in a challenging market. So let's talk about the challenging market first. I'm shooting this video at the very end of 2023. Challenging market. Interest rates have been going up like crazy. 2 global wars. We're coming out of a worldwide pandemic. Political unrest like nobody's ever seen in their lifetime. Next year is an election. Gas prices. I could go on and on and on, which makes everything topsy-turvy. And you are dealing with probably one of the more expensive things you'll ever buy in your entire life. A house. Either sell a house, buy a house. So I think it's a really good idea because you're probably not totally familiar with the entire process because guess what? I'm in South Carolina and some of the ways we do it's different than other states. So different states do things differently, but the basics are the same. So if you are considering hiring a real estate agent, including us, here's 7 really good questions. How long have you been in real estate? Number 1, how long have you been in real estate? We have about an 80% failure rate in the first 5 years with real estate agents. It's not exact 80%, but it's real close to that because it's just a huge fallout. So don't get me wrong, there can be some awesome real estate agents that have only been doing it a year, but it's a good question to ask. 1A, are you a broker or are you a real estate agent? Which one is it? For those of you to know, you can get a real estate license if you take the state requirements, which can be anywhere between 30 hours and 60 hours, usually right in there. Pass an exam and then take the state exam and you are a licensed real estate agent. If you're a broker, a lot of times you have to be an agent for a year and you have to take a lot more education. So it's just good to know that if they say broker, you're usually dealing with a pretty educated person in the world of real estate. Number 2, do you work specifically with listings or do you work with buyers? It's 2 vastly different things on how to market a home or how to find properties and deal with that whole sales process. It's just 2 different things. So it'd be good to know considering whatever situation you're in. Number 3, ask them what their sales volume was last year or the last 12 months. If they stumble around a little bit, it's a pretty straight question. What's your volume? Well, what do you mean? Listings or selling? Just what's your volume, okay? They'll know what their volume is. Again, I'm not slamming any real estate agent. These are just good questions to ask so you can learn what you're dealing with here, okay? Number 4, this is a good one. What are your 2 best assets as a real estate agent? What are your 2 best assets? 4A, what is your single biggest weakness? That'll really get them going. Watch their eyes when they're answering that question. Okay? Number 5, what is the single biggest thing you can do to help me? What is the single biggest thing you can do to help me whether I'm listing my home or I'm looking to buy a home. What's the single biggest thing that you can do to help me? These are going to be very revealing, these answers to these questions. Number 6, how many clients are you currently working with, representing? Okay, if they say, well, I mean, I've got people that are coming down, or I've got people that are thinking about listing with me. No. Basically, how many listings do you have? How many signed buyer agency agreements do you have? It's just a good question for somebody. Number 7, this is a good one here. See how they react on this one. When is the last time that something really went wrong in a transaction, and how did it get fixed? And because we are dealing with a lot of moving parts, myself included. Any successful real estate agent, brokers dealing with a lot. You make a sale, you've got inspections, you've got attorneys, you've got a lot of stuff going on. What is the biggest thing that went wrong recently in a transaction, and what did you do about it? I think that's a pretty good question. Anyway, those are my 7 questions to ask a real estate agent that would apply anywhere in the United States in a challenging market. Because at this stage of the game, you don't want a part-timer, you don't want somebody unsure of themselves. It's a lot of money we're dealing with here. I don't care if it's a $100,000 house or a $10 million house. It's a lot of money, and you want things to go well. And when they do, you're all happy and giving good reviews. And it's all a good thing. So please contact the John Weber team. You can ask us these questions, okay? And we'll give you what we think are really good answers. Click the link below. You can start this process by getting our ultimate guide to Lowcountry real estate. All kinds of information there, fees, all kinds of things. Come see us in the Lowcountry, and we'll answer those 7 questions for you in a very professional way. I've got 6 people on my team, and we're very active in all the different communities. So come see us, find your dream home.